This is what Operation Icarus was about, folks. Anonymous started with the Bank of Greece, moved on to Panama, Bosnia, the Bank of Kenya, and are continuing their fight against the global banking cartels. We know that there's CIA, etc. in the background, and they're all doing this just to basically bring down the system under a humanitarian front. Several on this, I guess, from Twitter and HackRead. So this is where I'm going to basically show OpIcarus finds more targets. Panama, Bosnia, Kenya, banks go offline. HackRead.com, Icarus-DDoS-anonymous/GSH. I don't like the idea that they're actually taking down the banks, but you know what? They're greedy sons of bitches, and they deserve to get what's coming to them. So, the GHS, or whatever it was, let's see here, what do they call it? GHS. Alright, so what GHS is Anonymous' Ghost Squads. Or Anonymous and Ghost Squad. I apologize, folks. Have conducted another series of cyber attacks on the banking websites in Kenya, Panama, Bosnia, Herzegovina, and hacktivists vow to carry on targeting financial giants. It's been a week, and basically Anonymous teamed up with Ghost Squad to do DDoS attacks. So they're actually hitting the central banks, folks. I mean, this is true. Central Bank of Kenya, National Bank of Panama, Central Bank of Bosnia, Herzegovina, sorry, I can't pronounce that, I apologize. Maldives Monetary Authority. The attack was executed by Ghost Squad Saturday morning, forcing their sites to go offline. I've heard various other things, such as transactions not being able to move and other things of that sort for online banking, and everything was basically disrupted. You can all find your own information on this. But you want to know how you take back the war on terror, how you take back the war on drugs, how you stop these guys from sending your sons and daughters and husbands and wives to fight endless global wars so they can make industries on the things that you're actually going in there to basically steal and kill for? You bring down their banks and their power goes away. They're not able to fund any more global wars. Your police go back to being patrolmen, and half of them get their livelihood back to where they don't have to look over their shoulder anymore. So this is actually a very good thing. Again, Anonymous' Operation Icarus is in effect. We saw them do this to Greece, and now they're doing it to Panama, Bosnia, Kenya, among others. This is what's actually going on in the real world, where your MSM are not pushing Gary Johnson, folks. The world is starting to come together to fight how our armies and our militaries and our police should be fighting. The people sending their sons and their daughters off to kill people in other countries based on what? Pharmaceutical products? Give me a fucking break. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, folks. Another war on this, another war on that, just so they can move through the next industry and your family doesn't see 2% of the bounty they make. They don't see anything. In fact, they go into a store and the product's price is higher when the next war hits. The next time they decide to invade Iraq. Bring down the U.S. Federal Reserve. Actually, yeah. And the rest will probably follow. And you want to know what's funny, folks? This is what I kind of figure. U.S. Federal Reserve was set up in 1913, right? And then what happened within a 10-year span? We had two super wars. We had both World War I and World War II. You cannot tell me that they were not behind orchestrating that. It's ridiculous, folks. Absolutely shady and ridiculous. Under a true just world, you should be able to walk into your precinct, go to their gun range, pick a gun from their cabinets, go shoot a few rounds off, return the gun, or go drive their tanks around when they're not needed. Yet on the war on terror, war on drugs, and everything else, you are forced to almost indefinitely use their substances, which if you test my blood right now, I have none of their war on terror or war on drugs in me. So screw them on that. And this is the way it is, folks. This is the way it is. This is how you bring it down. I know it's all on the inside and that it's going to happen one way or another regardless. But remember, Anonymous promised that they're going to erase everyone's debts. I kind of wish they'd hustle that a little bit, but Anonymous, thank you for Operation Icarus. America 2.0 supports you.